next guest up is one of my favourite actors. It's the fabulous Mr. John Simm, ladies and gentlemen. John, good to see you. Sorry about the wait. Good to see you again, John.
And you.
It's nice to see you in modern dress and looking warm, because I've been watching The Village. It's on BBC One on Sundays at the moment. Saw the first episode last week. I don't know how many of you saw it. What a great piece of drama. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
On another incredible performance. Not an easy role, I would have thought. He's not a kind of particularly likeable character, is he? No,
no, he's not at all. But that's what drew me to him, you know. The likeable, you know, good guys are sometimes not the most interesting to play, and he's got a great arc throughout the series. I mean, he doesn't stay like he is in the first two, otherwise that would be a bit, you know,
it's
down.
I mean, a lot of people picked up on it being very bleak, didn't they?
Yeah. I like bleak. You know, there's room for bleak. I mean, it's certainly not, you know, it's not frocks and sherry, and it's pretty down and dirty.
Do you miss doing Life on Mars? Because that was... Obviously, the story came to an end, it couldn't go any further, but it was such an incredible role.
Yeah,
and you were so great in it. I mean, it's got to be one of my favourite TV shows of all time. And it's always the case that even though I was kind of glad it ended as well as it did, I would love to see more. Yeah,
you know, in hindsight is a wonderful thing. Maybe I should have done one more, you know.
Were they asking you to?
Well, yeah, they were up for another one, but, you know, you're away from home, and whatever was happening at the time, I think I said something like, if we can do it in London, I'll do it, you know, and they said, well, no, we can't do it in London, so they didn't. And then, obviously, the sequel, Ashes to Ashes, was set in London, so it was all, you know, whatever. But I think it was perfect. I think there's 18 episodes, and it is what it is. I think if we'd have milked it or it had gone any further, I don't know if it would have been as good in your memory as it is now, you know? You
work with Philip. I mean, obviously, you work with him a lot, and you work with on Mad Dogs.
Yeah.
Now, and that's been a huge success for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been great. You know, people are loving it. It's fantastic. We've had a great time on Mad Dogs. You know, we filmed the first two in Spain and the second two in South Africa, so it's absolutely fantastic. Wow. We're all friends, so it was...
So, hold on, so you won't go back to Manchester to film Life on Mars, but you will go to South Africa?
It's not as long. Life on Mars was 6 months. This is, you know, 6 weeks.
I'm going to say something flattering, but it's not intended as flattery. I think you're one of the best actors of our generation. OK? I think that's almost without doubt. But I wonder whether you are happy with how you're perceived and how you're seen. Do you feel like you get the kind of the credit you deserve? Do you have the career that you want?
Absolutely, yeah. I think I've had I've been very lucky in my career, and, you know, things have gone very well. It's... Yeah, I'm more than happy with how things have turned out. And you know, you get to do so many things like theatre, you know, it's like Hamlet, and you get to play Van Gogh and Raskolnikov and Cry and Pretty. I've done, you know, State of Plays. Yeah. I cannot grumble about it. It's been great.
And when you're... So in State of Play, you're working with McAvoy.
Yeah, that was his first job, I think.
Yeah, and you're both tremendous in there. His career has gone more movies. You have deliberately stayed, I think, you're doing much more stage work.
Yeah.
He is. And now you're going to be back in a new... Well, it's not a new play, but it's a new production of a Pinter play. Now, I haven't seen this one.
Yeah. It's
Hot House, and it's one he wrote years ago, isn't it? Yeah,
he wrote it in 1958, and he put it away, and I don't think he got it out again until like 1980 or something like that. It was... It's a comedy, and unlike, you know, you don't really associate Pinter with comedy, but it's obviously a black comedy, but it's incredibly funny.
So, tempt me, how do you get me to go and see it? Because I'm not a big play goer, OK? Right. I don't mind plays. I like musicals better. Right. Now, there are no songs in this, I imagine.
There are no songs.
OK, and it's set in a mental institution.
Well, it's an unnamed sort of government institution. OK. Yeah. The ministry is... yeah, okay. We don't quite know what it is.
So you've got your work cut out getting me to come and see it, John, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah. But it's funny, mate. It's funny. It's very funny.
That's a good thing. It's funny.
It is funny.
Okay. And what's the kind of... what's it about? You know, because often it's not about what it appears to be about with Pinter, is it?
Well, it's about the staff. It's not about the patients. You never see the patients. And you don't know why they're there. Is it a hospital? Is it a convalescence home? Is it a mental asylum? You don't know. And you just see the staff, and it's set on Christmas Day, and it opens... with so one of the patients have been killed, and we're trying to find... And one of them has had a baby. So we're trying to find the father. We're trying to find out who killed the other patient.
Did the baby kill the patient?
No.
OK.
No, because the baby's only a baby.
This is why I don't go to plays that often. I get confused very easily.
Well, it's not that funny. I mean, if that would have been funny. But, no, but it's, you know, it is very, very funny. It's a funny play. He's a great writer.
You were a big part in the Doctor Who series when David was the Doctor, David Tennant.
Yeah.
The 50th anniversary is coming up. Is your master going to be appearing in that?
No.
Definitely no?
I think unless I don't know when they're filming it, but I haven't heard anything at all.
Okay, well, that's a no then, probably.
I think it's pretty much no.
That's a shame. I would love to have seen him back.
Well, yeah, I didn't get a call.
Oh, bastards.
Yeah.
So the Hot House is the play. It's at the Trafalgar Studios from the 4th of May. I'm going to come down. I'm going to come down and see it, because I would like to see... and if it's not funny afterwards, I'm going to come and complain to you. So, John, it's great to see you again. I'm always delighted when I see you on my screen. I always love seeing your work. I think you're just a very fine actor indeed.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mr. John Simm, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Stick around a second.